Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and hit the notification button. Today I'm going to be talking about Portugal, the birthplace of one of the greatest footballer in the world, Cristiano Ronaldo. So speaking about Portugal as a whole, there are a lot of tourist activity you can engage yourself in as a tourist that is traveling to Portugal. So I'm going to be starting about the capital city of Portugal, which is Lisbon. In Lisbon, there are a lot of tourist activities that you could engage yourself in as a tourist. So I'm going to be talking about some of those tourist activities you could engage yourself in Lisbon when you travel to Portugal. And Lisbon is the capital city of Portugal. The first thing I'm going to be talking about Lisbon is you visiting a medieval castle. Like this castle, it is named the Castelo de São Jorge. If you visit this medieval castle, it is a castle that has been in existence in Lisbon for a very long time. Like this castle was built in the Middle Ages, and if you visit the Castelo de São Jorge, like it's going to just visiting that castle make you know like some parts and some part of Lisbon, and then you get to the castle. Just like visiting the castle will make some part of Lisbon history, and just from that castle it can make like have a beautiful view of the city, like that is have a beautiful view of Lisbon, the city of Lisbon. So when you get to Lisbon as a tourist, don't forget to visit the Castelo de São Jorge. It is a medieval castle that make you have a beautiful view of the city of Lisbon in Portugal. So Portugal is known for its amazing cuisine, amazing food and amazing drinks. So when you visit Portugal, for starters, you can first taste there's a famous food called bacalhau. It is a famous food in Portugal and is beloved over the country. It is a salted cod dish that is loved everywhere around Portugal. So when you visit Portugal, you can have a taste of their dish, and one of the most famous dish in Portugal is this salted cod dish, which is known as the bacalhau. So you can visit Portugal and have a taste of their amazing cuisine and amazing drinks and amazing dish. All over Portugal, there are different amazing dish that you can taste and explore many dishes and many food and many drinks in Portugal. Portugal has amazing cuisine. So when you visit Portugal, don't forget to explore many of their cuisine. And but I've mentioned the most famous dish in Portugal, which is the bacalhau. It's a salted cod dish and it is beloved all over Portugal. So anywhere you visit in Portugal, whether it is Lisbon, Porto, or any other place, you could order for the bacalhau and have a taste of that amazing dish. So I want us to dig deep into Portugal's history just a little bit. So I'm going to be talking about the Moors, that is Moors. The Moors, just like a particular dynasty that ruled Portugal from the 18th century to the 13th century. They don't rule like all of Portugal, they just ruled a part of Portugal from the 8th century to the 13th century. And the Moors changed the course of history of Portugal because the Moors brought about new farming method, that is new irrigation method, new mathematical method, new scientific method of doing things, and they really changed the course of history of Portugal because many medieval buildings or many medieval places or many medieval cities in Portugal, it is one way or the other influenced by the Moors. Even the Moors have influence in Spain, Granada, but I'm not talking about Spain today. Spain is going to be another day. So let me just focus about what the Moors did in Portugal. So many medieval buildings or many medieval castles in Portugal, the Moors have influence in it. So there's no you're going to talk about. There's no how we are going to be talking about the history of Portugal, and you're not going to making mention of the Moors. The Moors, they had a lot of influence in the history of Portugal, and they brought about many advancements for Portugal. I've made mention of so many, like some things they did, from new farming methods to new irrigation method to building so many medieval buildings, including mosques and churches, and maybe most of the places that people visit today for tourists is just builded by the Moors. So Moors is a very particular significant part. The Moors that ruled Portugal from the 8th century to the 13th century, is a significant part of the Portuguese history. So there's no way you're going to be mentioning Portugal or talking about Portugal's history where you're not going to be making mention of the Moors. So the Moors is a significant part of Portuguese history. So I'm going to be talking about a little about the government in Portugal. Portugal is a parliamentary republic. That is, they have a president and a parliament. The president, is elected with the popular vote, while there's a prime minister, whereby he or she is elected by the president, and the prime minister is the head of government. So in Portugal, there's a president and there's a parliament. The president is elected by the people, popular votes, and where there's a parliament and there's a prime minister, the prime minister is elected by the president, and the prime minister is the head of government. And Portugal is part of some, world organization, but I think one popular one that Portugal is part is the European Union and the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, that is the NATO. So that's the government system in Portugal. That's the way their government is. It's a parliamentary republic whereby they have a president and a parliamentary system and a prime minister. The prime minister is elected by the president and the prime minister is the head of government. So I think that's just a glimpse of the government in Portugal, just talking a little bit about the government in Portugal. Speaking of a festival in Portugal that you can visit during the summer when you visit Portugal. It is called Festa de São João. This festival takes place in June. That's around the summer. Festa de São João. It's a festival that takes place in June in Portugal, and this Portugal, involves fireworks, bonfire, traditional food, people coming together to celebrate this festival. And I think you can visit Portugal around that time, so you can have a glimpse and experience of this festival, the Festa de São João. It is also known as the Saint John Festival. Not something much. It's just visit Portugal around that time, and you have the taste of their many local dishes. Firework, bonfire, meeting a lot of people, because around that time people used to visit Portugal a lot, and many people used to visit Portugal. You get to meet a lot of people, and see many things. Have a lot of tastes of different food, different things, and meeting a lot of people. So that's the end of the video for today. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification button here on my YouTube channel. All I do is just talk about many countries and drop travel tips about many countries around the world that has a lot of tourist attraction, whereby coming to YouTube and watching the videos, and and just take it upon yourself and travel to this country and visit the places I've mentioned in my video. So that's just everything about my YouTube channel for now. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification button. Bye, and I will see you in the next